Tucson. And so I'm going to appoint Michael Vaughn to represent you, order you not to go back to the incident location. And the South Tucson judge will see you on October 27th at 10 o'clock. So I'm going to set a $100 bond. Since you're in there anyway, you can start getting credit for this too, okay? That's it.
Go ahead and stand up.
We have a Spanish-speaking victim, so we'll need the interpreter to stick around. I think that's going to sign in. Can you unmute, you guys? What's your name, sir?
Senior.
You are charged with felony criminal trespass and an assault. And the state is asking for a $10,000 bond. Counsel, did you want to be heard?
Yes, Your Honor. May I have a moment to speak with Mr. Romero?
So, yes, I would love to do that.
Your Honor, I would ask for a more nominal bond for Mr. Romero, or at least the pretrial services. Although he has no recent failures to appear, and he would be able to go and possibly find bed space at Gospel Rescue Mission.
Okay. I will appoint the public defender to represent Mr. Romero, order him not to return to the incident location, no contact with the victim, no firearms or other weapons, no alcohol or illegal drugs. I'm going to hold him on a $7,500 bond, release to pretrial services if posted, and the preliminary hearing will be November 3rd at 1. And then I think, does he have to do more? Nope, I guess that's it for Mr. Romero.
Okay, go ahead and stand up. Start.
And Your Honor, for Code Joshua, he hasn't arrived yet, so if we could just move him a little further down the line, if that's all right.
Yep.
Okay, Lopez. Oh, and then, sorry, were you advised about Brown Jessica?
No.
Okay, she refused to come down. Sorry.
Okay, I will continue with her along with the other one you told us about that I've forgotten already. Yeah, Rose. Okay, when I get to that, I'll give you those files. Do we have him too? We have city court stuff on him too? Okay, I'll get to it. Give it to you. Okay, so Ms. Brown, let's continue till the morning. Can't say I'm feeling bad tonight. All right, so what's your name, sir?
Dorian Lopez.
Dorian Lopez, okay. You are charged with possession of a dangerous drug, felony criminal trespass, and possession of drug paraphernalia. And I guess it is, let me look. A warrant out of Pima County Superior Court and Council. It's got a $500 bond amount. It looks like he's got his hold already. Is that true? I thought I saw on the warrant somewhere it was a $2,500 bond, but maybe I'm losing my mind. Oh, no, $2,500 bond, I think. No, the warrant has a $500 bond. You okay with that, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So $500, appoint the public defender, no contact with the victims, no return to the incident location. And release to pretrial services if it is posted, and the arraignment will be October 31st at 1:30. And that's it, Mr. Lopez.
What?
All right. What's your name, sir?
Christopher Gabriel Aguirre.
Let's see, Mr. Aguirre, you have a warrant out of justice court for failure to appear on a criminal damage case, or a domestic violence criminal damage case. And multiple failures to appear in city court. So on the justice court case, I'm going to hold you on a $500 bond, appoint Brent Cicero to represent you. And your next court date will be the 27th of October at 1 p.m. Commit no acts of domestic violence and no alcohol or illegal drugs. Then on your city court cases, you've got shoplifting, drug paraphernalia, criminal trespass, shoplifting, refusal to give your true name, driving under the influence. I will appoint a city public defender to represent you. And no alcohol or illegal drugs. Don't drive without a valid license. And your next court date is going to be October 31st at 1:45. You'll have a city public defender on that one, and I'll hold you on $1,000 bond. And that should be that, sir. Okay.
Hey, go ahead and stand up. Go out the door, have a seat with the nails. Laura?
Actually, I want $1,000 bond on the DUI. All right, I think I've checked everything. Will you double check me though? What's your name?
Laura Vogt.
Let's see, Ms. Bope, out of justice court, you have a failure to appear on a shoplift and a possession of drug paraphernalia. So I'm going to release you on these, and you need to come back to court on those on November 3rd at 9 o'clock. Don't go back to the incident location. No alcohol or illegal drugs. And if you don't appear on November 3rd, a warrant will issue for your arrest on those. And then you have a city court, criminal trespass. So don't go back to that incident location. That's from 2024. And come back to city court on November 26th at 2 o'clock, or a warrant will issue for your arrest. You understand?
Yes.
Okay. And you're released.
Okay, go ahead and stand up, go out the door, have a seat with the females. Recommend it.
Oh, I was going to ask you about this. They transferred him to community court. Should we have a different date? Because he wasn't, the file says that he was transferred to community court.
Does it?
Yeah, so I was wondering if you could find a date for that. Or if it's the same, I don't know what he does. So. Okay, if it is, that's great. What's your name, sir?
Salvador Abo Bracamonte.
Say it louder.
Salvador Abo Bracamonte.
Okay, Mr. Bracamonte, you got a criminal trespass and disorderly conduct and a failure to appear out of South Tucson Court. And it looks like you got a new criminal trespass out of City Court. So, I am gonna release you and you need to come back to South Tucson on November 4th at 10 a.m. or a warrant will issue for your arrest. And, then on your city court case from today, I am gonna order you not to go back to the incident location that you were arrested at. No contact with any victims, and you need to come back to court on November 24th at 9 o'clock, or a warrant will issue for your arrest. You understand?
Yes, I understand.
All right, then you're released.
Okay, go ahead and stand up out the door. Have a seat in the mail, please. Kristen James.
Thanks. All the same? Basically?
just the topic.
Okay. What's your name, sir?
Christian James Cogswell.
All right, Mr. Cogswell, you've got a new drug paraphernalia charge out of justice court. So I'm going to order you not to consume or possess any alcohol or illegal drugs and come back to court November 3rd at 8:30 on that one, or a warrant will issue for your arrest. But then you have a lot of failures to appear out of Tucson City Court. So on all of those, drug paraphernalia, theft, shoplifting, I'm gonna hold you on a $250 bond, give you a city public defender, and set your next court date for October 31st at 1:45. And don't go back to any of the incident locations, no alcohol or illegal drugs, all right? And that's it, sir.
Chris, out the door. Have a seat in the mail.
What's your name?
Gianna Cruz.
All right, let's see, Miss Cruz. You have a shoplift out of Marana.
Films.
Let's see. With, with a failure to appear in court. So on that one, I'm going to release you. You need to come back to court on November 26th at 10 o'clock, or a warrant will issue for your arrest. Don't go back to that location. Then you've got a bunch of JP misdemeanors for shoplifting. So on those, I'm going to appoint Janet Altschuler to represent you, hold you on a $250 bond on each of them, and set the next court date for Monday at 1 p.m. Don't go back to any of the incident locations. And then you've got one city court failure to appear on drug paraphernalia and prescription drug charges. So I will release you on those, and you need to come back to court November 26th at 2:30, or a warrant will issue for your arrest. All right. And that is it, ma'am.
Go ahead and stand up. Go out the door. Have a seat in the mail. What's that? Where should we? Out the door.
What's your name, sir?
Darn Anthony Pitts.
All right, you are charged with violation of a court order, domestic violence, and possession of drug paraphernalia. And I am gonna order you not to have any contact with Alfred Felix, not to return to the incident location, no alcohol or illegal drugs, no acts of domestic violence. I'm gonna appoint Gary Grinkowitz to represent you, and I'm gonna hold you on a $500 bond. So your next court date will be October 27th at 1 PM.
Stay here.
Which part?
Stay here.
October 27th, 1 PM, $500 bond. I appointed a lawyer to represent you.
I'm one, please. You speak. Oh.
Oops, hold on a second. What's your name, sir?
Warren Pruitt.
Mr. Pruitt, you are charged with domestic violence, disorderly conduct, 2 counts. And I'm going to appoint Brent Cicero to represent you. I'm going to order you not to go back to wherever Miss Westra is living. No contact with Miss Westra or her son. Do you have any guns?
No, I'm a convicted felon.
No guns, no alcohol or illegal drugs, no acts of domestic violence. I'm gonna hold you on a $1,000 bond. And your next court date will be October. Oh, I appointed the wrong person. Hold on one sec. Sorry, I didn't realize this was out of Green Valley. Let me get a lawyer in Green Valley.
I got a great value amount of Pima. Dale.
All right, I'm going to appoint Janet Altschuler to represent you. And your next court date's going to be October 30th at 8:30. So if you post the bond, no contact, no return, no firearms, drugs, no acts of domestic violence. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And that's it, sir.
Victoria?
What's your name?
Melissa, Victoria?
All right, you are charged out of justice court with possession of drug paraphernalia. So I'm going to order you not to consume or possess any alcohol or illegal drugs, and you need to come back to justice court on November 3rd at 8:30, or a warrant will issue for your arrest. So I'm going to release you on that.
Yes, ma'am.
And then, let's see, you have a bunch of city court cases.
What?
Bunch of city court cases that you tried to quash, but you didn't come to court. You tried to quash your warrant a couple of times,
Yeah, and it,
and then you didn't ever come to court. So your warrants are still in effect on all of these.
oh, okay.
So that was back in February.
Yeah, I thought I had taken care of that in as far as to pay the fines.
Nope, you've got 3 pending cases. I'm going to give you one last shot at this. All right. So you need to
Okay,
be back
yes.
to court November 26th.
Thank you.
And you hit that limit where we start setting bonds on you. All right. So come to court.
Okay.
For no judgment.
I will.
Oops.
I will.
All right.
I will.
26th at 2:00. No alcohol or illegal drugs. Okay.
Okay, so I'm released still?
You are released.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Theory. I can't hold everyone tonight. Mhm. What's your name?
Julio Claro.
Ah, okay. So who is the victim gonna be here on Jet, right? And there is no victim signed in right now. Is that correct? I don't see any victims. Okay, in a few minutes, Ms. Fernandez, I'll let you go. We've got like 4 more, and then the victim was supposed to show up, and if she doesn't, then I'll let you go. All right, Mr. Claro,
Thank you, Your Honor.
are charged with criminal trespass and drug paraphernalia is what I'm seeing you on from today. But it looks like you have a hold. So what I'm gonna do is release you on this. Appoint a public defender to represent you so they can follow what's going on with your felony and set a court date in city court on this on December 19th at 9 o'clock. So your lawyer will be out to talk to you in case you want to be seen earlier on this, or they may just follow your felony along and see what's going on with this. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. That's it. All right.
Bye-bye. Good.
All
Good
right.
evening, Your Honor.
What's your name?
Kyle French.
All right, I'm seeing you on an old warrant from 2019 case on a drug paraphernalia and a failure to appear. What I'm going to do is appoint a city public defender to kind of follow along with your felony hold and set this for December 19th at 9 o'clock and release you on the city court case, but hopefully they can resolve it while your case is going on over in Superior Court, okay? And that's all I'm seeing you on tonight. It's just that old misdemeanor.
Okay, so are you releasing me
I'm
tonight?
releasing you on that. It looks to me like you have other holds, but I'm releasing you on that and giving you a public defender. That way they can check and see if you're still in custody or what we need to do to get this taken care of too. Okay? And that's it, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Since
What's your name, sir?
Dupree Jackson.
All right, sir, you have a warrant out of justice court for reckless burning and possession of drug paraphernalia from 2023. And since I'm gonna hold you on your misdemeanors in city court, I'll give you $100 bond on this one, give you Brent Cicero to represent you and set your court date for October 27th at 1 p.m. So you have a $100 bond on this justice court case. Then on all your city court cases, disorderly conduct, assault, criminal trespass, shoplifting. I'm going to order you not to go back to any of the incident locations, no contact with any victims. I'm going to appoint the city public defender and hold you on a $250 bond. And your next court date on those will be November 3rd at 1:45. And that's it, sir.
Yeah.
And Ms. Fernandez, there is no victim here, so I will release you from service. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Have a good night.
You too. All right, what's your name?
Danny, yes.
All right, you have, let's see, do you have a new one? Let's see, you do. No, I don't think any of these are new, Mr. Jet. They're all failures to appear on criminal trespasses, 3 criminal trespass, 4 criminal trespass, soliciting, 2 drug paraphernalias, and a violation of a court order. So I am going to order you not to have any contact with the victim, not to return to any of the incident locations, no alcohol or illegal drugs. I'm going to appoint the city public defender to represent you and hold you on a $500 bond, and your next court date will be October 31st at 1:45. And that's it, sir.
Thank you.
Martinez.
What's your name?
Moses Martinez.
All right, you are charged with domestic violence assault, domestic violence disorderly conduct. I am going to order you not to have any contact with the victim and not to return to her home. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. Do you have any guns?
No.
Possess no firearms while the case is pending, no alcohol or illegal drugs, no acts of domestic violence. And I'm gonna hold you on $1,000 bond, and your next court date will be November 5th at 1:30. And that's it, sir. What's your name?
Christian Medina Quinones.
All right, looks like you have a petition to revoke your probation because you never provided proof of your alcohol or substance abuse screening and your MAD class back in 2021. Did you do any of that stuff?
No, I'm sorry, what's the math class?
The class, the
The-
Mothers Against Drug Drivers class that you have to go to as part of that plea you entered into in May of 2021. You said you'd go to the MAD class, do the alcohol evaluation, and then the classes that were recommended. Did you do any of that?
I did take the driving survival class, and I did not take the screening.
All right, well, you weren't ordered to do traffic survival. You probably had to do that just to get your license back, but that wasn't part of your criminal case. So you got 8 days in jail suspended, so I'm gonna release you, but you need to come back to court on November 5th, and I'm gonna appoint a public defender to represent you. So I want you to give them a call when you get out, or, on Monday, give them a call, and then start thinking of what you gotta do about this. It's an old case, but it's petition to revoke, so you need to bring whatever you did to that next court date, okay?
Okay, I understand.
All right, then you're released.
Thank you.
I'm sure, sir.
What's your name?
Kayla Marie Studer.
All right, ma'am, you got lots of failures to appear on trespasses, drug paraphernalia, more trespasses, shoplifting, drug paraphernalia. So I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. I'm going to hold you on a $500 bond, and you're going to be seen in city court on October 31st at 1:45. And that is it, ma'am.
We probably,
What's your name?
Daniel Williams.
All right, Judge Blue issued a warrant for you after putting you in community court. Did you want to be in community court or no?
Whatever.
Or back in mental health court, or what are you doing?
I guess. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I'm
Yes.
gonna release you, and you need to come back to court November 21st at 2 p.m., or a warrant will issue for your arrest again. You understand?
Okay.
All right, you're released. Be successful. Ones I've given you. These are my new ones. What? No, let's see. No, these are the ones that, those are the ones I gave you. And,
There's, it has the contingency for tomorrow, but it has.
oh, will you erase them all? Yeah, thank you. I didn't look at it fast enough yet. What's your name, sir?
Turnbow.
I'm sorry?
William Turnbow.
Let's see, Mr. Turnbow, you got a new charge of third-degree criminal trespass. And then a bunch of failures to appear in city court. So I'm going to release you on this criminal trespass, this new one, order you not to go back to the incident location. And then you need to come back to court November 3rd at 1 p.m. or a warrant will issue for your arrest. You understand?
No.
And then that's for justice court.
Right.
On your city court cases, though, I'm gonna have to hold you on a bond because you have multiple failures to appear. So,
Guess what? Still not gonna appear somebody who's told me good. I ain't not coming back. I'm coming back to court for the court free. I'm not paying no for the court.
all right, I'm gonna hold you on a $250 bond, give you a city public defender, and your next court date will be November 3rd at 1:45. All right, and that's it, sir.
Come see you.
What, Senator Turnbow?
What's your name?
Leah Stillman.
Okay. Miss Stillman is charged with organized retail theft and possession of drug paraphernalia. And the state's asking for a $3,000 bond. Counsel, did you want to be heard?
Yes, Your Honor. I would ask for release to pretrial services or a more nominal bond for Ms. Stillman. I know that she is a lifelong resident of Tucson and she does have part-time employment to support herself.
All right. I will appoint the public defender to represent Ms. Stillman. I'm going to order her not to go back to the incident location, no alcohol or illegal drugs. I'm going to hold her on a $2,500 bond, pretrial services if posted, and set the preliminary hearing for November 3rd at 1:30. And then, Ms. Stillman, you have a lot of city court cases, drug paraphernalia and a failure to appear, solicitation. So on those, I am going to hold you on, I'm going to release you on those, order you not to go back to any of the incident locations. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you because they will review your case. And if you are still in custody, then they'll decide what you want to do on these misdemeanors. And we'll set it for December 19th, or yeah, at 9 a.m. If you're out, come to court. If you're not, then they'll tell you what, check and see what you want to do on those misdemeanors, okay? And that's it.
What does it mean? All the information you got.
We're downstairs.
Kevin Scott.
What's your name?
That's not Sullivan.
All right, you have charges of possession of drug, narcotic drug, possession of drug paraphernalia, and felony shoplifting. Counsel, the state's asking for a $2,500 bond. Did you want to be heard?
Yes, Your Honor. I would ask for release to pretrial services or more nominal bond for Mr. Felderman. I'll note that he is a very longtime resident of Tucson, has no felony criminal history, He is unemployed and recently homeless, so any bond would have the effect of holding him in custody at this time.
Okay. I will appoint the public defender to represent Mr. Felderman, order him not to go back to the incident location, no alcohol or illegal drugs, released to pretrial services. And you need to come back to court November 13th at 1:30, or a warrant will issue for the arrest. Then you've got city court cases, Mr. Felderman. 2 criminal trespasses. So don't go back to the incident location on those. And come back to court on those on November 25th at 2:30, or warrant will issue for your arrest. And that's it, sir.
This,
Flores, out the door, have a seat with the nose.
What's your name?
Leonardo Flores.
All right, you are charged with domestic violence, aggravated assault, strangulation. Counsel, the state's asking for a $20,000 bond. Did you want to be heard?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm asking for release to pretrial services or a much more nominal bond for Mr. Flores. Although he's a 2 and a 2 on the NCA FTA scales, he has no history of failing to appear. He's employed full-time, lived here most of his life, and his wife welcomes him home, welcomes contact, and has no objection to his release from custody.
All right, I will appoint the public defender to represent Mr. Flores. And although I know Ms. Almeida Martinez wants contact, at this time, I'm not going to allow contact, no return to her residence. You have any guns?
No.
No guns, no alcohol or illegal drugs, no acts of domestic violence. I'm going to hold him on a $10,000 bond, pretrial services if posted, and the preliminary hearing will be November 3rd at 1:30.
There you go. And stand up. Go out the door, have a seat with the males. Madrill.
What's your name? Sir, what's your name?
Alejandro Bedrell.
All right, you are charged with possession of narcotic drug. You may be eligible to participate in a diversion program called STEP that requires you to participate in a plan specific to your needs for a short time. If you choose to participate and complete the program, these felony drug charges in your arrest report will be permanently dismissed without you ever being formally charged. Are you interested in learning more about that program?
Yes.
So, counsel, do you want to waive time on that PH?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, let me get a date for that, for the 45 days, Alma. Can you- Okay, 18th? 8th, okay. All right, so sir, I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. No alcohol or illegal drugs. I'm going to release you to pretrial services. The steps hearing will be November 3rd at 9 a.m. and the preliminary hearing will be December 8th at 1:30. All right, that's it.
Yes.
What's your name, sir?
Giancarlo Nunez.
You are charged with felony criminal damage and counsel, the state's asking for a $5,000 bond. Did you want to be heard?
Yes, Your Honor. I would be asking for release to pretrial services. He is a 1 and a 1 on the NCA FTA scale, a level 1 nonviolent presumptions of release. He has no criminal history. He's a lifelong resident and he is employed full-time.
Okay. I will appoint the public defender to represent Mr. Nunez, order him not to return to the incident location, no contact with the victims, the owners of the property. Don't drive without a valid license, no alcohol or illegal drugs. I'm going to release Mr. Nunez to pretrial services and the preliminary hearing will be November 13th at 1:30. What's your name?
Hello, Your Honor. I am Alejandro Finesi Jr.
All right, let's see. I've got a warrant for your arrest out of Superior Court, I think, or Justice, no, Superior Court, charging you with a failure to appear from an incident that occurred on, no, maybe it's not, counsel. I think it's not a failure to appear, right? It's just it's just an indictment. So it's an indictment for possession of a dangerous drug, possession of drug paraphernalia from May 29th of this year. And that warrant has a $5,000 bond. And then there's a new case with possession of drug paraphernalia. So does he really get steps, Ms. Smith?
I believe he is steps eligible in the newest case, Your Honor. I could be wrong, but they have told us with the new cases just to go ahead and do it, and they'll correct it if it needs to be.
Okay. All right. So counsel, you want to be heard on Mr. Finenzi's conditions? Oops.
No, Your Honor, I think release to pretrial would be fine. That gives the steps team a little bit more time to review his cases and make sure he's eligible,
But
even though he won't be held.
the warrant has a $5,000 bond though.
Yeah, Your Honor, I would ask for maybe a very, very nominal bond, maybe $100, just so that he's earning time credit, and that way it's a little cleaner if he is indicted on the new case. The council won't have to file another chunk bond for him.
Okay, so you're saying you're okay with a $5,000 bond on the old case and then a $100 bond on the steps case?
If you're holding him on the $5,000 bond, Your Honor, I mean, I would ask for release to pretrial on both matters. He does start employment tomorrow for a new job, but if you are holding him on the $5,000 bond, I think a $100 bond on the steps case would be appropriate.
Okay. All right. So on the bond, on the warrant case, I am going to hold him on the bond on the warrant, which is the $5,000, and set it for arraignment October 31st at 1:30. Appoint the public defender if the bond's posted, free trial services, no alcohol or illegal drugs. Then on the new case, sir, you may be eligible to participate in a diversion program called STEPS that requires you to participate in a plan specific to your needs for a short time. If you choose to participate and complete the program, these felony drug charges in your arrest report will be permanently dismissed without you ever being formally charged. Are you interested in that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so on that one, I will hold you on a $100 bond, so you get credit. Appoint the public defender. Oh, wait, maybe not. Hold on a sec. Maybe I don't have enough hold. So let me look at my minute entry again. Something's going on. Nope, that's right. I will hold you on a $100 bond. No alcohol or illegal drugs, pretrial services if posted, appoint the public defender. The steps hearing will be November 3rd at 9 o'clock, and the preliminary hearing will be November 3rd at 1:30. And I think that's it. Ah! No. All right, this is ugly. That's that all Smith. A lot of it's Smith. Mr. Smith, yeah, it's all Mr. Smith.
Stand up, sir. Go out the door, have to see what the minutes Ramirez.
Yeah. Got it back there. What's your name?
Jason Hughes.
You are charged with robbery, aggravated robbery, and third-degree burglary from April 24th of this year. And counsel, the state's asking for a $30,000 bond. Did you want to be heard?
Yes, Your Honor, I would ask for a more nominal bond for Ms. Ramirez on that she has no failures to appear. She is a lifelong resident and she does have available housing with her mom or her sister.
Okay.
And this,
All right, I am going to appoint the public defender to represent Ms. Ramirez. I am going to order her not to have any contact with her co-defendant, no return to the incident location, no contact with the victim, no firearms or other weapons, no alcohol or illegal drugs. I'm going to hold her on a $20,000 bond, pretrial services if posted, and the preliminary hearing will be November 3rd at 1:30. Then, Ms. Ramirez, you have a misdemeanor from today, possession of drug paraphernalia. I'm going to release you on that and give you a public defender to follow along with your felony. And then they'll tell you the date. It'll be December 19th at 9 o'clock. Unless you get out earlier, they might be able to do this earlier. And that's it now. Yeah.
That's a continued.
Oh, thanks. Yep, thank you. Right, how ugly it was. Of course, I just cursed us now. No, I thought I just put away my little steps project. What's your name? You guys are still muted.
Apologies, Judge.
Jonathan Skills.
All right, so you're charged with possession of of a narcotic drug today. You may be eligible to participate in a diversion program called STEP that only requires you to participate in a plan specific to your needs for a short time. If you choose to participate and complete the program, these felony drug accusations in your arrest report will be permanently dismissed without you ever being formally charged. Are you interested in that program?
So it'll be fine.
So I am going to appoint the public defender to represent you, order you not to possess or consume any alcohol or illegal drugs. I will release you to pretrial services on this charge. And then, but let's look and see what the other thing we're dealing with is. A warrant out of Pinal County. And it's a narcotic paraphernalia. If it's, let's see, what does pretrial say? All right. I'm going to release him on the warrant too, so let's keep these dates. So on this case here in Pima County, you have a diversion hearing. The steps hearing is November 3rd at 9 o'clock, and your preliminary hearing will be December 8th at 1:30. Counsel, I'm assuming you want the time waived?
Yes, Your Honor.
So those are your two dates on that one, and you're reporting to pretrial services. Then on your Pinal County case, sir, it looks like a drug charge, but it only had a very nominal bond. So I'm going to release you on that. And you need to call them or contact Pinal County within 72 hours. Well, let's say by the end of next week. Okay, so you need to contact them because Pretrial will keep track of you and you'll just get another warrant for this. All right? Okay. And that's it.
There's Smith.
What's your name?
Montana.
All right, sir, you are charged with domestic violence, aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. And the state's asking for a $5,000 bond. Counsel, did you want to be heard?
Your Honor, may I have a moment to speak with Mr. Smith?
And just know that he has lots and lots and lots of cases, DV cases out of mental health court in city courts, so he will be held.
Thank you, Judge.
Holy
Your Honor, I would ask for a nominal bond for Mr. Smith. I'll note that he's quite young, 19 years old. He has no felony convictions at this time. And for those reasons, I would ask for a nominal bond for his case.
Okay. I will order the defendant not to have any contact with any of the victims, in this case, his father and whoever else that was, no return to their residence or work, no alcohol or illegal drugs, no firearms or other weapons, no acts of domestic violence. I will go with the state's recommendation of $5,000, because I probably would have set it higher. And I will set the preliminary hearing for November 3rd at 1:30. And did I say I'm appointing the public defender? I am. And then on all these misdemeanors, Mr. Smith, you've got assault, domestic violence, disorderly conduct, another assault. Most of them are domestic violence charges with failures to appear, and then a bunch of drug paraphernalia charges. So I'm going to hold you on $1,000 bond on those, order you not to have any contact with the victims, not to go back to their residence. I'm going to appoint the city public defender to represent you. And oh wait, I'm going to appoint Jeff Grinkerwich to represent you, actually. And your next court date in city court will be November 3rd at 1:45. And that's it, sir.
Okay, go ahead and stand up. Well, go ahead and see the mail. Bugleton?
Montana.
You go back up there. We'll call it the next one.
And my name for the rest of these, and you know that I just want to release him. I'll hold him on this one first case. Will you fill in dates for me? And Mr. Grinkowitz too? Thank you. All right, what's your name?
Dylan.
Okay. All right, Mr. Houston, I've got a warrant for your arrest out of Superior Court for failure to appear in court on these cases that occurred, let's see, July 25th, shoplifting, and then August 1st, August 6th, and August 8th. All of them felonies. And counsel, it's got a $1,500 bond on it. Did you want to be heard? State's asking for a $5,000 bond.
Your Honor, I would ask for the warrant amount.
Okay. And, oops, I've got the wrong case open, just one sec. All right, I will appoint the public defender, order the defendant not to return to any of the incident locations. No alcohol or illegal drugs. I will hold him on for an amount of $1,500 and release to pretrial if posted. And the arraignment on the case will be October 31st at 1:30. Then we have multiple city court cases. Drug paraphernalia, criminal trespass. I will release the defendant on these and set them for December 19th at 9 o'clock and appoint a public defender to follow along with the felony. And that's it, sir. Don't go back to any of the incident locations.
Sir, go ahead and stand up.
Get up. Like this. Oh, let me get, oh,
Shredding.
Your Honor, may I ask if they are going to do the IA for Rojas?
No, I'm sorry. We continued it. He didn't want to come, so we continued it to the morning.
Okay, yes, ma'am. And I guess I still have Poe and Romero.
Romero, did we continue that one? Because all I have left is Poe, so I don't know what we did with Romero, but we can look in a second.
Okay.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Joshua Poe.
All right, you are charged with first-degree murder and being a prohibited possessor in possession of a firearm. And counsel of the state's asking for $1 million bond. Did you want to be heard?
Your Honor, I would ask for a more nominal bond for Mr. Poe. I'll note that he is entitled to a presumption of innocence until proven guilty.
Okay. I will appoint the legal defender to represent Mr. Poe, order him not to have any contact with the victim's family, no return to the incident locations, no firearms, no alcohol or illegal drugs. I'm going to hold him on $1 million bond, pretrial services if posted, and the preliminary hearing will be November 3rd at 1:30. And that's all we have. We did Romero already, Miss Smith. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what we did, but my clerk's telling me we did it, so.
Well, I know I submitted an IA.
Okay.
If that is all, may the state be excused, Your Honor.
Yep, everybody can be excused. Thank